If Netflix gets Toph wrong, season 2 of Avatar doesn't just stumble, it collapses. And I don't mean visually. I don't mean casting. I mean something much more dangerous. Misunderstanding why Toph matters at all. Because Toph isn't just a fan favorite character. She's the clearest expression of what Avatar is actually about. If the show understands her arc, the rest of the season works. If it doesn't, season 2 and probably season 3 are in deep trouble. Let's talk about why Toph is the linchpin holding this entire series together. I'm very excited for season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix, but I'm worried that they'll mess up one of the most important characters, Toph. While this may not be a book-to-screen adaptation, many of the same principles apply. It is vital that the creators not be skittish about the original characters or plot. Season 1 was fine in this aspect, but it could have been a lot better. Toph is the linchpin for season 2's success, and I say that because her character arc embodies the themes of the entire show. I think that if they can nail her character of the entire season, nay, the entire show will work. If, however, she does not communicate the themes that she does in the original show, or if her personality is different, I don't really want to talk about what could happen. We do know one thing that they did nail, and that's the production design. I mean, my goodness, if that doesn't look like Toph. But more important than looking like the original character is acting, and most importantly, growing like the original character. Toph is introduced as a jerk. There, I said it. She doesn't care about other people. I mean, really, when she joins the gang, she cares about none of them. She pretty much does it because she's bored of being cooped up in the house and she wants to see the world. But I guess she doesn't get to see any of it. She is hyper-focused on trying to prove that she can be independent. She doesn't need anyone to help her, and why should she help you? You're an independent young person, you do it. At the same time, Toph always feels like she needs to prove herself. She needs to prove that she's powerful enough to go out on her own. She needs to prove that she's powerful enough to train the Avatar. She needs to prove that she doesn't need anyone. And this is where this adaptation could mess her up by turning independence into confidence instead of insecurity. It is this introduction that makes Toph's arc so powerful. It's not solved in one episode, as the lesser show may have done. It's dragged out, it's carried forward. Toph grows, and then she backslides, and then she grows some more. Eventually, Toph turns into someone who is not just a powerful earthbender, not just a useful fighter and a good teacher, but a valuable member of the team. Toph grows up. She learns not to care just for herself and what she wants, but to care for others too. She learns to be grateful for the people that want to care for her, like Katara. And to me, this epitomizes the themes of the whole show. All of these characters grow up in different ways, right? Let's run over it real quick. Aang learns to accept responsibility, Katara learns to be balanced, Sokka learns how to be a man, and Appa was wise from the beginning. This is why it is so vital for the Netflix show to nail Toph's arc. Successfully translating it is obviously incredibly important to season 2 because she's one of the most important characters in the season. She carries a lot of the plot for those episodes. But it will also tell me whether the writers really understand what this show is about. If they get Toph, the rest of the show should fall into place, but if they can't figure out how to adapt Toph's character, then season 2 and probably season 3 may be doomed. I'll never say never because shows like Percy Jackson are teaching me that changes from the source material can be good, but it's hard to do. The degree of difficulty is very, very high. So in the end, how the writers handle Toph may make her the single most important character in the entire show. Netflix, do not mess this up for me. I've been Judah Eiler from TrueView Radio. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button as it's huge for the growth of the channel. If you do that, I'd really appreciate it. If you want more YA character and adaptation analysis, hit subscribe. Let me know your biggest hope for season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I will see y'all in the next one. Farewell, friends.